Good afternoon, friends, followers, lovers and haters. Always love them. Subscribers and Trevorites, but mainly when I say good afternoon, I'm talking about you, the subscribers, because you're the ones who help the channel grow, and for that, I'm always humbled, so thank you. Well, people, I don't even know what day it is. I'm not even going to try and guess it. Thursday or Friday. I think it's Friday. Well, I did guess it there, didn't I? Anyway, thanks for the emails. Thanks for the messages. I am watching what's going on. I am watching what's going on with YouTube and other YouTubers. I'm watching a lot that's going on. And if I don't get to see it, I'm getting a lot of messages. So it's nice to keep in touch. Yes, yesterday I've now turned down 3 interviews. The time difference, ladies and gents, from the UK to where I am. Yesterday I decided to take the family off to Barcelona, because my son loves Barcelona Football Club. He went to the new camp, had a tour around there, spent the day in Barcelona City, and then we headed out of Barcelona and we went away again. But it was nice there, so there we go. Not telling you exactly where I am. Yes, clearly I was in Spain yesterday. Today I may not be, but it's enjoyable. Of course I'm in Spain, I'm not a jet setter. But yeah, it's quite nice. It's nice to be here. I can tell you what happened. Yes, my ex-wife and her partner booked a holiday to Spain. They booked it last year. But then my ex-wife and her partner split up, which meant she was meant to come to Spain with my son, her ex-partner and his 2 daughters, which meant there was 3 spare tickets. So, Trevor being Trevor, sort of, is there any chance of maybe me and Gwen going? And she was like, oh, that'll be great, Trevor. And it backfired. Because I thought, yeah, me and Gwen's going to go to a lovely holiday in the Spanish resorts. And what happens? She went, oh, that's a great idea. Me and Gwen can sunbathe and do spas, and you can look after Sebastian. So it did backfire a little bit, but I'm happy to look after my son. Love him to pieces. Anyway, this morning I got up and I went to the pool before breakfast, believe it or not. And this is quite funny, because I read it in the media that the Spanish are clamping down on tourists that get up early hours in the morning and go to the sun loungers and put their towels on and then clear off thinking they've got the sun loungers all day. Well, it comes to an end, because guess what? The guy walked around this morning when I was on the sun lounger and he pointed to different things, and I went, don't know. And he grabbed all the towels and he put them in a pile. And you know what? Whenever the families come back and went, oh, towel, he went, they all get fined. He fined them all. They all had to pay euros. You cannot put your towels down on loungers and think they're your loungers all day and then fuck off out of the place and come back thinking you're going to have those loungers. It's not how it works anymore. And it's very easy to spot British. You may laugh. It's very easy to spot the British when you're here, because they're the ones with the towels on the loungers and they're not there. Selfishness, you may laugh. People say it's usually the Germans, it's usually the British, but what I've noticed here is that it's the British. The British are quite selfish. You may not like that, but that's a fact. Yes, so I'm watching that quite a lot. There's people going around, and if you've decided to do that, even along the beach, if you turn up and you put your stuff down and go for something to drink and then come back, no. If you want to use them, but don't clear off all day. I like that. So I'm waking up today to find out that 60,000 UK students are out drowning their sorrows because they failed their exams. Well, do you know what? I say tough tit. I'm going to be honest, I don't give a shit if you failed. The only job you had was to study while the taxpayer funded your course. That's all you had to do was study. But, you know, it's a shame. Maybe if a lot of, I'm not saying all students are like this, but I get the impression from looking at what I see all over the media is the fact that a lot of students are more interested in the wokeness and being offended and protesting and all this bullshit, that maybe if they took time away from all that nonsense and they studied on their coursework, they may pass. Yes. Yeah, but there we go. A little bit disappointed to hear that, listen to this. I'm very, very disappointed to hear that our own Prime Minister and Prince William won't even take the time to go to the Women's World Cup final. England's in a World Cup final. The men haven't done that since '66. But they're in the final. And the Prime Minister's not even going to show up. Get a grip yourself, Sunak. Let's pretend it's a women's final filled with immigrants that arrived in boats. You'd certainly be there, wouldn't you? You'd certainly be there to put your support, the equality and diversity. Yeah? I think it's shameful that he's not turning up. A lot of nonsense going on, isn't there, in today's world? Yeah. But anyway, listen, I'm not going to spend on too much here, but I'm going to go and chill out. But have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks for supporting the channel. It means a lot. Have a great day and stay safe.